is?
It's Uriel versus Kenda.
Oh, right, yeah, and Kendabeastv has just been on an absolute tear. Just really, like, rushing down and having this really interesting mid-range control with Ken's, like, the dragon kick and, like, the crazy kicks mix up, the Jinrai kicks. He's done really, really well for that, but right now he's getting put back into the corner. The perfect parry!
Oh no, but we weren't ready with the follow-up after the perfect parry. We've already seen the importance of having perfect parry OSs available when people talk about it online, right? The demo has made that very clear now that people can, mess with the system mechanics of the launch level game. Nice pickup off the standing short. We went for a reset there, did Kendabeastv. I think we definitely could have been able to close that out, and instead, we're going to be stuck in the corner. One more touch here from Uriel could do it, finds the throw. How much damage do we have? We get the wall splat. Are we going to be able to press this into a level 1? Is that going to connect?
Yes.
I thought that maybe it was late, but it was not. Let's go, Uriel.
What a turnaround, and he has been capable of that. We've seen it time and time again. He knows those key moments when he wants to cash out, when he wants to spend all the meter he's got, and he is optimized. Look at this! Speak of the devil. Look at the pickup.
Nice perfect parry pickup this time there from Kendabeastv, who was a little bit better equipped here. I see TT Erag, T-Terig. You can tell me how to pronounce it. Remarks that everyone in top 4 is on classic control. So, classic versus modern is, I don't think, the conversation that it needs to be. It's K-Fox. Oh, cool. That's not what your Twitch name says at all, but now that you've told me, I'll try to remember that, so thank you. The classic versus modern, I don't think is as big a deal as it needs to be. Cashing out for level 3 here is Uriel. That should absolutely kill. And we're at 1-0, so I can go off on this tangent. Yeah, I don't, look, if you're losing to someone on modern controls because of, like, air quotes modern controls, on air quotes, look, they had access to half of their normals at any given moment, and you lost. The fact that the special moves are a one-button situation shouldn't matter. In the same way that, like, your cousin isn't beating Justin Wong at Marvel Infinite because DP is down. I think there's going to be advantages, absolutely, but I don't think it's going to be the end-all, be-all of anything. All right, Doctor, don't give me shit in chat.
I'm mostly inclined to agree. I think there's a very real possibility that we see some of the already top-level players utilize modern controls and win with it, but it's not going to be Joe Schmo who's never played a fighting game before.
Yes. I think it may be a strategic choice that a player makes, but I do not think that modern controls offers enough to be a de facto solution.
Yeah. Alright, good parries, making sure he can build some of the drive gauge back, but accidentally throws a fireball at the right time, and look at that, getting it back, but he's still got a long way to go before that drive gauge builds back up.
Okay, is that Jinrai kick actually plus there, and that's why that crouching jab connected, or did Kendabeastv just give him way too much respect? What a pickup off the low forward. Let's go, Uriel. Showing us the third strike stuff, low forward into Jinrai, bringing us to 1 round apiece here in game 2.
I believe the low is +1 unblock, I think. Which is really dumb, if we're being honest.
Right. I don't want to demonetize the online local here, but that's effed up.
You can say fuck here.
Oh, cool. That's fucked up.
Like we make money
I don't like
on
that.
YouTube.
Alright, this is a ton of damage, but more importantly, it puts him into burnout, and Ken is an absolute nightmare when you have 4 frames extra disadvantage.
Oh, but instead, Kendabeastv just walks forward and finds the throw to close that one out, bringing us to 1 game apiece. Dan Cravat remarks about the frame data in the match. Yeah, so we turn off the overlay so you don't see the input displays on the side, but it still has the floating frame data things. I don't know if that's going to, like, linger through the main game, but I think it's not awful. You know, the button prompts are, I think, a little much. Oh, perfect parry. We just go into the DP for the perfect parry punish here. What a whip punish with the standing fierce. I think Ken is maybe the character that translates best from 5 into 6, despite the fact that they gave him a whole new mini game off of the Jinrai kicks and the Dragonlance kicks. But I think just the way that Ken wants to play in this title feels not dissimilar to the way he wanted to play in 5.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. It's an easy transition. You know, he does so well with the throw game. He's got the throw loops. There is a little bit, I think, more focus on his overhead in this game. maybe compared to 5, but nevertheless, the idea of rush down and his strike throw is very, very familiar for people. Oh my god, the buffer!
Damn, Uriel out here like, you guys were playing 5 in the downtime, I was on Fightcade. Get on my level. Inspired by Co-op Cup the other week. Yo, did anybody watch Co-op Cup? That was dope. I'm always happy to see the fact that we get that kind of representation for the older titles.
Yeah.
Damn, what a pickup here from Kendabeastv. Now has Uriel on the back foot against the corner, smoked by the overhead right into the throw. The mix-up game from Kendabeastv has been really good. I feel like one of the things about Ken is like when he hits that magic spot, it's not like every random hit leads to something, so even when you guess wrong, you're still prompted to guess immediately after.
He could... Okay, he's confident. He could have killed. I really hope this doesn't come back to bite him.
You have such a light lead here. I would have been so surprised. Like, it's not impossible, especially given that Uriel wasn't in burnout, but Ken had such a hearty life lead and had bar to cash something out. Like, Uriel would have had to risk burning out and then dying to chip, I think, in order to make that happen. What a nice whip punish on the standing medium kick target combo there from Ken to close that one out. Uriel needs to spend the EX reversal to suppress the issue. Oh, what a whip punish, but now has put himself into burnout. You guys said it earlier. Uriel does not care about being in burnout.
He understands the power of the offense. Now, he is with his back to the wall here, but I really like how he's spacing out these the stand medium kicks. But man, this is a good chunk of damage. And important to note, when you are getting hit by a cinematic level 3, your drive gauge freezes. You are not recovering during that time.
Woo! And then an OD Hadouken on startup just to be like, hey, I don't feel like risking anything, but hold this block stun. Oh, you died. Cool. That works too. And just like that, Kendabeastv up 2-1 here over Uriel, which Ken will break into this top 3.
What a pickup. The run into the heavy uppercut. Now breaking from the throw here, and Uriel trying to fight his way out of the corner, finding his mark with that low forward, put him back into the corner, fakes the overhead, but the throw break is there.
I can't wait to deal with that mix-up for a while.
Don't you... Tom, who do you play?
Kimberly.
Yeah, say nothing.
Get his ass.
What? She's so fair. She's fair and balanced. She has lower damage than everybody else. She has to use a CA to get sped up. How's my downplaying going? Am I good at it? Am I practicing well?
No,
Fireball.
not particularly. No, especially given that there's a Kimberly in the top 2 of this bracket. I'm sorry, top 3. It's not guaranteed yet.
Fireball's out. Good parry.
He's got to worry about... Okay, finally recovered some of his drive gauge there. We're almost at 2 bars. But he really has to worry about chip here more than not. And the dash up counter hit stand fierce. Right in the jaw.
Kendabeastv trying to head in to fight Prototype. Uriel, though, still has some room. I want to ask about that flippy kick. Is it a spacing dependent thing to be plus? Because it was -8 earlier, but now it's -2. It's got to be like spacing.
I think it's crouching versus standing.
I don't know. Let me check FAT. I would guess maybe it's a little bit of both.
Because I know Ken has a couple of things that are crouch specific. Like a lot of his Jinrai loop stuff is crouch specific.
Yeah.
Does FAT already have 6 frame data in it, and I'm just a noob?
Yeah,
some of it.
Yeah.
Dope. Shoutouts to FAT. Those dudes do such good work.
What the? That move is called Dragonlance Kick, right? What do they call that in this?
I don't know.
Oh my god, they're both burned out. We find
anti-air DP?
3 as the anti-air. Oh, it's not a CA though. This is gonna do good damage, but you are not dead. Oh my god, I was so close to being wrong about that.
He tried it! He tried to do the run of DP!
You are dead, right? Or is scaling smoke you?
For sure. He's got it. Oh, maybe
yeah.
Oh
my god, that did a grip. So I consulted with the FAT gods, and it would seem that there are actually, I did not know this, there are 3 different variations of the Dragonlance Kick. There's a light, heavy, and medium version. The heavy version is +1. The other versions are all negative, but like you guys were saying, it hits crouching characters a frame later during its active frame, so you get better frame advantage if they're crouching.